Eddie soldiers. I'm wearing a dark lip because I'm feeling a little down lately, and if you ever want to feel like a bad bitch, just put on a black lip. Does wonders. I'm in a mood, and that mood makes me want to fight somebody, and I can't fight anybody in real life. First of all, because I have absolutely no experience. Second of all, pretty sure I would lose. And third of all, I don't know if I could find somebody that would want to fight me. If you want to fight me, just let me know. I'll start a sign-up sheet, and y'all can just duke it out first. And then the winner gets to fight me, and by that point I will have already escaped across the sea, and it'll be like this grand journey that you'll have to take into self-discovery, whatever. And then at the end, when you finally do find me at the ends of the earth, you're not gonna want to fight me anyways. Crisis averted! If I mentioned that I'm caffeinated today. So I don't really think I want to fight anybody in real life, but you know who I can fight? Are book characters. I went on a couple of websites and I just almost blindly copy-pasted people into a Word document, and I'm just gonna go through them and see if I would fight or give up when this character approached me. Put on a dark lip, a turtleneck, and a harness just for this video. And if you're wondering what this is is my Scythe. My boyfriend made it for me for Halloween. Hot tip, everybody, get yourself an artist boyfriend. God, the only thing is it's slightly unwieldy, okay? No one said being deaf was easy. Alright, first person up is Cary Fray from the City of Bones. Fight! I've had beef with Cary for a long time. First of all, we look exactly the same, and I'm pretty sure I would have handled that situation of becoming a shadow hunter way easier than she would have. Like, girl, what are you doing? You don't even know what to do in training. You don't even train. And in like the 4th book, after it's been like months and months and months, you still don't know what to do with a blade. It's sharp and pointy. Pick it up and stick it in something that looks demonic. Honestly, I feel like I would acclimatize a lot better to the Shadowhunter world. I already have multiple weapons. I wear a lot of black. I'm very open to the idea of there being another world. You know? Yeah, fight to take her place. But the second person on this list is Isabelle Light from the City of Bones, and that, oh, I give up. I would not be able to fight Isabelle. She would take me down before I even stepped into the room. She's a badass if there ever was one. I would gladly give up if I saw her, and I just like want to be friends with her, so like, I would give up. She could teach me how to fight, and then we fight together. That's it. Next on this list is Rye Sand. Rye Sand from ACOTAR. I would give up gladly. I say that because, have you seen the fan art of this man? Yeah, first of all, I'm not winning. He also has like mind control powers, and alas, I do not. So it wouldn't be a fair fight anyway. Yeah, no, yeah, it's not happening. There is a 0% chance that I would ever win in a fight against him, unless I use my, like, feminine wiles, and even then, I'm pretty awkward, so it likely wouldn't work. However, Pharah, are the same series, I would fight. This bitch, I mean, yeah, she gets the loyalty of, like, a bunch of fae, and she becomes High Lady of the Night Court, but, like, I don't like her. She has some issues in the first book that make her go to Tamlin, who's like an asshole. And we know we worked through it. There was some therapy involved. Everything's fine. Then again, I can't really fault her because I also went through a couple of crappy blonde boyfriends in my late teenage years, so... Plus, she can't even read, so, like, I would win in a fight of wits and, like, speed reading. Next up on this list is Kaz Brecker. Oh, Kaz, I would fight you. See, I'm sure many of you were thinking that, like, oh no, you don't fight Kaz Brecker. And, like, for the most part, like, I agree to that. That's probably good if you want to keep all your inner organs inside your body where they should be. But at the same time, I feel like the only way to get true respect from him is to fight him. And there was never anything said about not being able to cheat. Kaz steals a bunch of stuff anyway. Like, I feel like it's okay if I just steal his wraith and then Inej trains me and then I, like, fight him, you know? It's fine. It's gonna be a long game. And he is the expert of a long haul. Kaz, please let me into your crew. I really want to be one of the crows and, like, plan heists with you. Look, I'm already dressed. I have a weapon. It's a bit unwieldy, but, like, we can make it work. It's a little raven skull, right? And skull stuff. See? I'm prepared. Just saying. Okay, we're gonna hike this up on the other shoulder here. Next up in this, ooh, Triss from Divergent. Fight. Especially fight when caffeinated. At first, I was gonna say not fight, because by the end of Allegiant, she's a stage 4 badass, and we know that. But I would fight her throughout books 1 and 2. She's also a lot shorter than me, and I'm very tall, so I feel like I could just, like, push her over, and then, like, the fight would be over, you know? True, I can't throw knives as well as she can, but I have a scythe, and it's very pretty letter opener, and I feel like I could do some damage with this. Next up on this list is Bella Swan from Twilight, and you bet I am gonna fight this girl. Yet again, I'm gonna fight her mostly because I find her annoying, but 2, because I think I could take her. She is described multiple times as having absolutely no muscle mass, and I have, like, A little muscle mass, you know, it's there. It's not prominent, but it's there. Bella is a whiny bitch, and I would love to just slap her across the face at least once. Have you seen the decisions that she's making? She seems like she needs it. However, are we talking pre or post vampirism? Because in that case, girl, you can whine all you want. Or maybe if she was post-vampire, I could like intimidate her because I'm already super freaking pale. Because like I take this blush off and then it's like instant corpse pallor, so we could just avoid that altogether. Alright, next up is Gansey from the Raven Boys. Oh my god, what do I say? I want to say fight, mostly because of his boat shoes. I also feel like he'd respect me a lot more because he's really into like lost kings and medieval literature and like shields and swords. But at the same time, Gansey, I mean, you and your boat shoes and your salmon colored pants and your bright yellow polo shirts, I do love you. I don't know if I can fight him. And honestly, he seems like he'd be a really cool guy that I would like to hang out with, despite the fact that he's like way richer than I will ever be. You know, I might give up. I'm not giving up, but I just wouldn't fight. Unless he asked me to, in like a fencing duel or something, because you know he's on the Aglenbead fencing team. Very opposite that is Manon Blackbeak from the Throne of Glass series. Oh, give up. I'm fucked if I try. This is also the thing where like, I think she would respect me more if I tried to fight her, but I know my abilities and we're not gonna push that far. You look at Manon wrong and she is on you, so, and she has a dragon! I don't have a dragon, I just have a grumpy house cat. Well, I definitely would bring the Scythe, you know, for intimidation factor, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not very good at wielding it, so I'd be pretty unwieldy and like drop it in the first 5 seconds and she'd be like, yeah, okay, and then just like, you know, Abraxas would breathe fire on me and I'd just be done. But not as much as I love you, we're not fighting, because I know you'd win. I accept defeat. Alright, ooh. Somebody else I would fight is Penny Lee from Emergency Contact. Oh, this book was such a disappointment. I know a lot of people liked it, which is surprising to me, but there was no character development past like the 25th page, and there was a lot of like weird slut shaming towards the friends and the mom, and there just like wasn't a plot line. Like it was going in a way, and then it was just like all your hopes and dreams. And I just can't forgive that. Penny is not a great character. I get that she's supposed to be a little unlikable and like a little anxious and like, girl, same. But at the same time, bitch, get your shit together. Stop slut-shaming other girls. Maybe like find a hobby or something. God, what are you doing? I'd fight, for sure. She just annoys me. Because to steal something from TikTok, the lion, the witch, the audacity of this bitch. This next character, oh god. Ah, Lazlo Strange from Strange as a Dreamer. My little baby cinnamon roll! I can't fight you! You're adorable! And a librarian! Well, actually, you're a pretty buff librarian, so, like, you would be able to fight me, but at the same time, I can't do that to another librarian. That's just mean! Like, if anything, I would fight you by, like, throwing books at you, and that's kind of it. Like, I can't imagine ever getting into, like, fisticuffs with Lazlo Strange. Alright, I also don't know how good the audio is gonna be coming in and out of this video, because you know who I really want to fight right now? My neighbor, because they always are doing something loud outside in their lawn when I'm trying to film. It doesn't matter what time of day, what day of the week, they're always out there, and currently they're out there with a frickin' leaf blower, so if you can hear anything, I sincerely apologize. Oh no, here's somebody else that I absolutely cannot fight, and that is Cordelia from Chain of Gold. Yes, I know, another Cassandra Clare character, okay? She's very popular on all these websites, and I have strong feelings about many of her characters. I'm like on the fence about liking Cordelia. Like, she's not my favorite, but she's absolutely not the worst person ever. And she has the sword, she has Cortana, so like, in that way I feel like I should give up, because Cortana is like, I'm done. I'm beat. You bring it on the scene and I'm like, I surrender. That's such a nice sword though. Where did you get that? And she's very hardcore. She's very loyal to her friends. So I give up. I give up to become her friend. Kind of like Isabelle. I want to be friends with you, and so I will not fight you. That seems like a solid base for friendship. God, going through these lists just make me realize how much I haven't read, and like, I don't have time. I don't have time in this world. Okay, we're gonna finish it up with one last one, and that is Kay from the Tith series by Holly Black. I've never figured out how to actually say this because I've heard like 3 people say it differently, so I'm gonna go with Tith, because that's how I pronounced it when I first got this book, and I'm pretty sure that's wrong, but you know, fight me. Kay is actually a changeling, so I would not fight her. for a couple of reasons. First of all, fairy magic, so like I'm screwed. She literally could have me thinking that like my sword is now like a delicious mushroom and I would try to eat it and then just like die. It's not gonna go well for me any way I can imagine in that scenario. Also, I hate mushrooms. I don't know why I use that as an example, but also I would not fight her because I like want her to take me to the fairy world. I also, again, like I mentioned with Cary in the very beginning, I feel like I would acclimatize quite well to the fairy world. I know the rules, I know the, most of the lore, I like know the queens, I know like the particular things to like say to people, I feel like I would do well. And she knows humans, and I know fairies, so like, we'd be really cool friends. So there you have it, wow, this is like casual death, you know, it's my coffee break, you know, I'm on lunch. There's a list of YA characters that I would fight, or not fight, but, I do feel a little bit better. Maybe I just needed to yell for a little bit. Sometimes we all need to do that. And my cat has been sleeping here the entire time, so that makes me feel special. Before we end the video, quick appreciation note again for this beautiful baby, this masterpiece. I love it. I love it so much. Look at that bone work. Ooh, I'm pretty sure my boyfriend watches my videos, so like, hey babe, this one's free advertising, just saying. Ooh, he did such a good job on it. Thanks, darling. Please leave some of your opinions down below. Would you fight people that I passed on, or would you pass on people that I said I would fight? Because I know that like I'm reaching a little bit outside of my abilities, but everything's hypothetical, right? Right? I wouldn't fight any of these people anyway. I don't think. Also, if you've done a video like this yourself, please leave it down below, or any ones that you really love, because I think watching videos like this are really fun. And, you know, we all need some extra entertainment in our lives. It's like a book Hunger Games or something. You know where to click like the video, you know where to click subscribe. I hope you guys are all having a nice day wherever you are, and I will see you all next week. Bye!